Leanne, let's talk about the differences in these two programs, and let's start with that employee retention credit.
Okay, so the employee retention credit, remember we're talking about a program that reimburses employers by giving them a tax credit for amounts that they pay to keep their employees employed. So the key here is to remember, you cannot get the employee retention credit, you cannot apply for it if you've gotten a PPP loan. If you did the payroll protection program loan, you cannot use the employee retention credit. So it's going to be important for businesses to look and see which one of those programs is more beneficial for them. This is not a loan, it's a tax credit. Eligible employers are those that carry on a trade or business during 2020 and that either was shut down entirely or in part because of a government requirement, like restaurants, for example, were shut down partially. They can only do takeout or carry out. Dentist offices were shut down entirely, so they qualify. Or if a business was not shut down because of that, but they've experienced a decline in gross receipts during a quarter of more than 50% compared to the same quarter last year. So those are the two ways you qualify. So every business in Louisiana qualifies. This is a credit, a tax credit, for 50% of what you pay your employees. If you have fewer than 100, it's for 50% of what you pay your employees, whether they're working to make you money or they're at home related to coronavirus issues. If you're over 100, it's only those that are home related to coronavirus. But we're going to talk about under 100. So if I'm at under 100 employees on average last year, I can apply for a credit, or I actually just apply the credit to my taxes for 50% of my employees' wages from March 12th all the way through to December 31st until that employee's gotten paid $10,000. When they hit $10,000, I'm capped. So effectively, I can get $5,000 tax credits for each of my employees. The way that I do that is I simply hold back whatever I would normally pay on my federal tax deposits. So as an employer, I send in Social Security, Medicare for me, Social Security, Medicare for my employees, and I send in their federal income tax withholdings. I calculate what 50% of my employees' wages are, and I hold back that amount from my federal deposit. If it's more than my federal deposit, I can request a credit be applied. And then when that credit is applied, I can actually have that refunded to me.
Okay, Leanne, on our next video, we'll talk about the Families First Credit Act.
Great.